What's going on, everybody? Give me 1 second. Okay. Cool. All right. Let me just make sure that the old voice is going through too. Cool. All right. All right. There we go. There it is. There it is. Thank you all for waiting so patiently. I appreciate you. Been gone for about a week, and now we're back at it. Don't have a lot of time to stream today, but again, gotta stream when you can. And so I just figured, I just got off of work. I've had my lunch, I've had my shower, and I'm just kind of ready to chill a little bit. So if you want to chill with me, go for it. Otherwise, just stick around for the ride. I'm sure something crazy will happen eventually, but we're gonna get on with this paralogue with Mercedes and Casper, and then hopefully we'll be able to hit up one of the stories. That'll be pretty cool.
Professor,
And
Mercedes, what are you two doing here?
We were just talking. Why do you look so flustered?
Haven't you heard? An Imperial army was spotted near Garreg Mach.
Oh, do you think they came to scout?
Maybe. We could probably take care of them if that's the case. But I heard the Death Knight is out there.
The Death Knight.
is that a problem?
No, it's nothing, really. Now's probably not the time, but I was just thinking of my brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, but we have different fathers. He was a year younger than me.
Why'd he suddenly come to mind?
You see,
Quickly, you must prepare for battle. The Death Knight has been spotted in the sealed forest. He only has a few troops with him, so we planned on taking him out with just the knights, but we can't guarantee that reinforcements won't arrive. We would appreciate your backup, just in case.
the Death Knight. I have to go.
Mercedes, wait! I don't know what's going on with you, but
No, I have to go see him.
Let's go with her.
yeah, we can't let him get away. I'll help Mercedes find the Death Knight. You go gather the others and meet up with us, Professor.
This will be the second time there's been a paralogue talking about the Death Knight. And it looks like we have not only this week, but we also have another week. So we have 2 things to get through. And I've used up all my fishing. I have done all the secret shop. And got everything that I can get. I unlocked the secret shop, so that was pretty cool. Alright, I need to rout all the enemies except the Death Knight. And the Death Knight, it is the Death Knight. And I'm a little confused because it says rout all enemies except the Death Knight. And then Casper and Mercedes are already right up there. And so we're going to hightail it out of there because that's freaking crazy. And then we are all the way back here for some reason. Fantastic. So, I don't think that there was anything super relevant that happened aside from, like I said, found the shop, the secret shop, and no, I think that's it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. Because for some reason, the bot thing that has both of them together is not working. Alright. Steel axe, you have a knowledge gem. You should not have a javelin. You're good. You are forever. Alright, that seems good to me. Let's do this thing. Rout all enemies except for the Death Knight.
Emil, wait! Don't go! Take your helmet off, please. Let me see your face. It really is you under there, isn't it? I've been searching for so long.
I finally caught up with you, Mercedes. You're faster than you look. But I'm here now, so you can give up, Death Knight.
Dot dot dot. Ellipses. I love it. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Oh my gosh, there's even more people. I wonder what this would look like if it was...
Death Knight, gallivanting around like that. Is it possible that you're in contact with someone in the church?
Ellipses.
I don't know whether your silence is confirmation or denial. If it pleases you, I will take it as denial. In that case, let's wipe out every last one of those Garrig mock rats.
I have no interest. You do it.
What? I will report this to Her Majesty. All right, everyone, kill them all.
What? I love it. Okay, this is like really.
I'll take you all on.
Caspar, wait! Are you going to kill the Death Knight too?
That was the plan, but you're acting like you don't want me to. Do you know him or something?
I do. But he also doesn't look like he wants to fight us. Let's join up with everyone else. I think he might retreat if we defeat the other Imperial soldiers.
I'm not gonna let him escape. I might fight him even if he does try to get away.
It seems the Death Knight has no intention of joining the battle. However, Caspar is intent on crossing blades with the Death Knight. When that happens, make sure he doesn't lose. I'm sorry, do I not get control of Caspar right now?
Put me in there.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh man, but I really want his Dark Seal. I've gotten it every single time I've encountered him. And I feel like it would just be not good to get it. Is it a losing condition? It is a victory condition. Gosh dang it. Alright, I don't think I have anybody with steel besides Felix, but I don't think I have it equipped with him. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
What's my strategy?
You have a chest to get on that side. And it looks like that's the only chest. So we're going to go over here and attack. Annie for a net, what's going on, man?
Aye,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not like this game is like the most challenging or anything, but it has a story and therefore it must be complete. And I haven't figured out what's happened yet, so I'm looking forward to figuring out more of the story. Hopefully the next time around, if I decide to play this around again, or switch up to other games, because I do want to play other games, but I have this really bad tendency to play a game and then just never come back to it again.
I fight and grow
There's 3 stacks of health on him. Gee whiz. All right.
More fighting.
well done.
Anyway, I tend to just never, 1, finish my sentences. 2, I just never finish any games that I play for some reason. I don't know why. But it's like with Breath of the Wild, still haven't finished it. I haven't finished. I actually just got 2 games. I got the Spyro Saga game, because I've never played a Spyro game. I thought it'd be really fun. And then I also got Xenoblade Chronicles. I thought that would be fun. Because I really wanted to play it. It was on sale, so I got it. And then
I'll comply.
let's see, I got another game, and it is really fun. It's called Jump Force. Haven't played it yet though. I'm really wanting to play it though, so
Ready when you are.
I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, I guess, but I wanted to finish at least one game before I move on.
forward. Let's make this quick. I've got no time for mercy.
Flee, and I will not chase you. Challenge me, and I will have...
Nice. I'm loving it.
No time to slow down. I've still got... Too slow. Ow! Good looking out. I
Yikes.
sell first aid kits. Phonies.
I could learn from you.
Oh, that's probably fine. Yikes, I'm doing 0 damage to them.
I'll cut you down. You have
Alright,
earned
liking the
my
crits.
pity.
I'm really
impressed.
curious to know what the max cap level is, considering I'm not there yet. And Felix is level 40, so.
Burn until we meet again.
Only thorns left on this rose. It's starting to feel like a...
Nice.
This wouldn't...
Oh, and he's just that far away. Why not?
I will not die yet.
See you in the eternal flames.
You're relentless.
Attack at your own risk.
Not quite.
Obvious.
Ooh.
Don't blame yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Ready when you are. Next try.
At your service. Be at peace.
Put me in there.
Of course.
Good looking out.
What's my strategy? Here is something to believe in! I must lead them well.
See ya.
What's the plan?
More fighting.
Onward.
Oh, thank you.
Why, thank you. Ha!
I'll cut through.
Let's make this quick.
I'll comply.
Thanks for helping.
This is making...
Interesting. Unarmed is enough to take it out. In fact, unarmed is like far better. What the? How is this even possible?
Hey! I'm fine.
Yikes.
Aye, aye. Business is booming.
There it is.
Yeah. That wasn't. One day.
Holy garbage.
It's over. Another victory.
I'm liking it.
I'll use this power for the...
Well done. I feel weak.
What?
Oh, lovely. I'm
She is just in range.
Ready when you are.
Wow, that was not what I wanted to use, but okay. Alright, I'll just keep using unarmed because apparently that is the best. I don't know how he's so freaking OP with just his bare
The results
fists.
speak for themselves.
All for our future.
Yikes.
It was meant to be.
Let's keep our guard up.
No, Dimitri. $70, damn it. What?
We've got no time for mercy.
Are you able to reach him? burly.
Too slow. You took me lightly.
I will beat you unarmed, sir.
Might makes right.
Stage complete. There it is.
We did it. Are you all right, Mercedes?
I am, thanks to you. But still.
There's something you wanted to ask him, right? Come on, he ran off into the forest.
Thank you, Caspar.
Oh, please give me something. You successfully completed the prologue and earned a battalion. Nothing. I don't know about that one. That one might be good. I don't know.
My thank you so much.
You came.
Yes.
How many years has it been since we last spoke? I'm so sorry. I should have come for you sooner. I'm sure it wasn't pleasant living in House Bartels.
I'm not sure I follow. Do you know this guy, Mercedes?
My younger brother, Emile. Is it really you?
I'm sorry, what? Your brother is the Death Knight? But you two look nothing alike.
Mercedes, leave the monastery.
Hold on just a minute. Is that all you've got to say for yourself?
This doesn't concern you.
That's not true. You're her brother, right? But you've got nothing nice to say to her after all this time?
Is this true?
You will die.
Even if I die, I've made my choice. Please, Emile, fight on our side instead.
I cannot. My soul has long departed. And yet, here, take this and go.
No, what?
Is this a hero's relic? You and I must share the same crest.
When next we meet, I will kill you without hesitation.
You won't kill me. I have this now.
Do not die until I can kill you.
Emile! I can't believe he's gone again.
I can't tell whether or not he actually cares that you're his sister.
But is she?
Somewhere, hiding
Are they-
underneath that helmet, there's a very sweet boy.
Is that a joke? Would a sweet boy threaten to kill someone? I don't get you, Mercedes.
Living at House Bartels changed him. But that's beside the point. Thank you, Caspar. I couldn't have confronted him without you.
Don't worry about it. I may not understand you half the time, but we're still pals.
Come on then, pal. Let's get back to everyone else.
What? The Rafale gem. What does it do? A hero's relic, crest of Lemon, I don't know. Nullifies attack effectiveness and critical hits may have damage. That was a period after that. It just says may have damage. That's insane. Nullifies attack effectiveness. So if anyone has like, okay, all right. Whoops, that's the wrong one.
What's my strategy? What's the plan?
Put me in there.
More fighting.
Thanks for helping.
What? No, that is not who I wanted.
Put me in there.
I'll comply.
More fighting.
What's the plan?
Let's make this quick. Onward.
At your service. Ready when you are.
I'll cut through. I must lead them well.
Ouch.
No time to slow down.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Level
My strength is in
41.
the service of
What?
What's my strategy?
Attack at your own risk. That's a win.
It's win or die.
That's not what I wanted.
More fighting.
I'll comply. I disposed of doubt long ago.
I'll cut through. What's the plan?
Proceed carefully. I've got no time for mercy.
At your service.
I owe you one.
That's what I wanted to do.
Onward. That helps.
Ready when you are.
only thorns left on this rose. Will this ever end?
It was meant to be. This could turn the tides. What's my strategy? All is going to plan.
Let's make this quick. It's done.
One to remember.
Put me in there.
They said.
Wasted effort.
You're all going down. That's a whip. This will.
I don't need help.
Perhaps I'll expect.
I will not die yet. I will.
Nice form. All for our future.
looks right. That's a win.
And watch it move! Shot!
What?
That would work. Too weak for this world. This experience. I must lead them well. I'm stronger than.
All in a day's work.
There it is.
Here is something to believe in. It won't be in vain.
And there it is. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Everyone's pretty much just training to be what they're most proficient in. Except for you. Scythia.
Professor.
Reason and faith. Nah. Felix is. We'll give him flowers.
Thank you.
Professor, here's
Ingrid and I go way.
People are so close. Just level up already.
I get it.
Seminar? Everyone's gonna be able to do seminar. Alright, real fast. We are on the road to learn everything.
I've set.
I would like to know what that class is, to be honest. Alright, let's do some of these support conversations.
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you. Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to address. This letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
Adoptive father?
Oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
Don't understand.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble. I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
My thoughts exactly.
I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Will you accept?
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself. I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Why can't you decline?
It's just, I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Severing ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
You can't just give up on your dreams.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life, so we must do all we can to pursue our happiness. Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Fallen for someone else?
Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that obvious?
Aw. I wouldn't say obvious. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's obvious,
now
but,
I'm off to write this letter and stand my ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
Sylvain!
Hey, Felix. I'm glad you're safe.
You irresponsible fool! Protecting me like that? You're so weak and yet you always...
Look, it doesn't matter. As long as you're safe. You can go on living, while I...
Stop kidding around! You're not going to die. I won't let you!
Nah, I won't die on you, I promise. You think something like this could kill me? No way. A little magic will take care of the wound. Some bed rest, then I'm good to go out and do it all over again.
Sylvain?
Oh, come on, that was funny. It's not like you to be so concerned.
You really are a fool. The biggest in all of Fodlan. I thought something was off. There's no way you could die from such a small cut. You're so reckless and inattentive. I thought this might be divine punishment.
Hey, that's not nice. You should be thanking me.
I am grateful. You've been doing this since we were children. Constantly fooling around, but then showing up and helping when we really need you. I'll admit, seeing that smile on your face, I almost want to give you a hug. Almost.
A hug? Did you get hit on the head? Come on. Tell me you want to hug me again. I liked it.
I won't be repeating it, you halfwit. You're obviously fine, so I'll leave now.
You know how we grew up together?
Obviously.
Do you remember the promise we made when we were kids? About sticking together until we die together?
I remember.
Well, I'm really not trying to get myself killed before you. You know that, right?
I know. But I'm tired of these close calls. You have to stop fooling around. Take your training more seriously. You can die whenever you please, but I'm not going down with you.
Okay, I get it. Once I've healed, I'll get my act together.
Then I hope you have a speedy recovery. Sylvain, thank you.
That's
Aw.
what friends are for, Felix.
What? That was genuinely wholesome. I like that. That was pretty nice. Mercedes?
Mercedes, you're looking divine as always.
Good evening, Sylvain. Thank you for coming out to see me.
Just the two of us meeting at this time of night? You move quicker than I thought.
Hmm? I don't know what speed has to do with it, but there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Ah, okay. I probably should have figured that out.
I can be so forgetful at times. I neglected to mention this the other day. I meant to say that I know you've been through a lot in this life.
Huh? Me?
Your parents have placed a great deal of pressure on you as their heir. And it's all because you were born with a crest. You've had to put up with such lofty expectations.
All of the kingdom's noble houses expect a lot from their heirs. I'm no different from any other noble guy or gal. We've all got responsibilities.
But didn't you mention that your brother envied you enough to wish you dead? I'm sure that wasn't easy.
Thinking about it, life was probably a lot harder for my brother than it ever has been for me.
Didn't you also mention that women were only interested in having your, as you say, crest baby? I'm not very interested in the particulars, but I get the feeling that you don't care very much for these women who throw themselves at you.
I'd appreciate it if maybe you kept that observation between the two of us.
Your secret's safe with me. I understand the pain you've had to carry.
I know you've got your share of bad memories too, but...
That's why you feel comfortable letting your guard down around me. Come now. That's enough with the sad smile.
Mercedes. Was my sad smile really that bad? Did it ruin my dashing good looks?
Not at all. You actually look more handsome to me with honesty on your face.
Aw, here come the waterworks.
Don't be ashamed of crying. I'm here to protect you. Will you protect me in return?
I will. I promise. You know, Mercedes, you really are a special lady.
They're so perfect together. Oh my goodness.
Hey Ingrid, how are you? I mean, what are you? Are you, off to train again?
No, I'm headed to town to buy supplies. But I'll be training after that, naturally. Why?
Oh, I just thought you looked serious as ever. I guess that part of you hasn't changed.
Of course it hasn't. I am as I ever was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you're right.
You're being weird. Have you always been this weird and I just never noticed?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. By the by, have you, fallen for anybody recently?
What?
Don't be ridiculous. What are you even bumbling on about?
Well, everyone's been talking about how you got really, pretty. Just, all of a sudden.
Oh, you must be referring to the makeup. It's not a big deal or anything, just experimenting. I'm still learning. Did I mess something up?
Huh? No, I think it looks good. You did surprisingly well. I mean, considering that it's you.
Very funny. But I must say, I'm a bit surprised. It's unlike you to stumble over yourself this much.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just, curious about why. All of a sudden.
Why what? Why I'm wearing makeup?
I'm still guessing it's for a guy. If I had to try and guess what sort of guy, I suppose I'd say... Felix? No, wait. I'm forgetting the royal line. Dimitri would be a way better catch.
Wow, way to make assumptions.
Is it one of the knights? If it's not them... Wait. Could it be me?
Don't make me hurt you.
No need for violence. It was just a joke. I mean... It's not a joke that you're beautiful, but I wasn't trying to hit on you or anything. Promise.
Beautiful, huh?
That is interesting. Alright. Oh my gosh, he has like everybody.
Ah, Dorothea. What are you doing here?
I was actually waiting to see you.
Oh
Are
boy.
you going to invite me out to dinner? I accept.
Yes, I was. I don't think it would be so bad to share a meal with you from time to time.
How about tonight? I'm busy tomorrow.
That's fine by me. What are you busy with, I wonder? Girls? And more girls?
Isn't it an unwritten rule not to ask about such things? But what a curious turn of events. Have you perhaps got an ulterior motive?
No ulterior motives. If you're worried, we can just pretend this conversation never happened.
No, wait! That's not what I meant. I just don't understand why you want my company now, when you've always been so cold to me. Have you perhaps fallen in love with me?
My stomach just got queasy. You know what? Maybe I'll eat on my own after all.
Fine, fine, I get it. You want someone to chase your loneliness away.
Something like that, yes. If you don't want to, I'll ask someone else.
Don't dream of it. It would be my pleasure, milady. And to be clear, the reason you chose to spend time with me is my family, yes? Or is it my crest? Both? I'm just curious about such things. Say I was a commoner. Would you still have invited me to dinner?
Is this really necessary for a simple dinner invitation? Actually, I have a question of my own. Say I was a hoarse-voiced old hag. Would you still be flirting with me? Would you still want to hold my hand and whisper sweet nothings?
That's a difficult question. I have nothing against mature women.
What?
But even if you were an old man, I still would have invited you out. If you were a former noble exiled from his family or an orphan from the streets, my heart cares not. Just kidding. I just wanted to try saying it. Of course it's better that you have money.
You little... Yeah, that's probably true. So, Dorothea, about that dinner?
It would be an honor to have you join me tonight. And let's not talk about things like this over dinner, okay?
Even if I was an old man or an orphan, huh?
They both have a lot of messed up stuff going on in the background. Feel like they would be a disastrous
I've been
couple.
looking for you. Do you have a moment?
Hey, Lysithea. I was about to grab some food. Would you like to come along?
Actually, yes. That sounds fine.
Great. Let's go.
Man, everyone's wanting to get dinner with
The dining
Sylvain.
hall isn't
Gee
exactly
whiz.
relaxing, is it? If there's a next time, I'll take you somewhere with a much better atmosphere.
I don't really care about the atmosphere. I just wanted to apologize.
Nah, I get why you told me off. There's nothing you need to apologize for.
Can you just shut your mouth and listen for once? Here's something you may have already picked up on. I very much dislike being treated like a child. I've worked very hard to be where I am now, and such treatment makes it feel like all of that work is being ignored.
But I think you're a genius, and you work harder than I ever did. When I was your age...
Yes, you already told me all of this. Back then, you were just as devoted to goofing off as you are now.
Ah, so I already told you that. What a perfect memory you have.
And there it is. You're always so quick to flatter every woman you come across. I knew that, and yet I never thought you would direct your antics at me.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I know how hard you work, and I really wasn't trying to upset you. I just wanted to chat.
I do not mind that you wished to chat with me. In fact, you might even say I was happy about it. Just a bit.
Seriously? It sure didn't seem that way.
Well, it's true. Your behavior is maddening. But in retrospect, I realize that was you treating me as you do all women, rather than like a child. I wasn't thinking about it like that at the time, and so I snapped at you. I could have perhaps approached the matter with a tad more maturity. Therefore, I would like to apologize.
An apology? That is not how these conversations usually turn out. There's no need for that, though. Really, you'll make me blush if you keep this up. Listen, Lysithea, I want you to know that I meant every word, even if sincerity is difficult for me. You're as lovely as you are clever, and you have this strange charm about you. That's what I really honestly think.
There you go again with your false flattery.
I swear to you, it isn't false at all. And it's not flattery if it's the truth.
Say what you will, you're still gonna have to earn my trust. Just this once, I'll cut you some slack. Don't get used to it. It's not like I can change who you are as a person.
Sweet and tolerant. You never cease to amaze.
I'll leave you with this. Don't say things you don't mean. It makes it impossible to tell the lies from the truth. Don't come crying to me if you carry on as you have and end up with no friends.
Yikes.
I have to say, Lysithea, your harshness is one of those things I find so charming about you.
You are exhausting. I guess the positivity is okay, though.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room? Okay. This isn't what I had in mind.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
There's still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who's assigned here. In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I have a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. But shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
Interesting.
Why are you sighing at me like that? Is my face really so hopeless?
Ingrid, I am trying to think of something polite to say right now. It's as if you have no experience dressing elegantly. At all.
I mean, I don't. Dorothea, I appreciate you taking the time, but yes, we're in the middle of a war. It hasn't been my top priority.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so hard on you. I was just surprised, is all. A gal like you, you're a beautiful young noblewoman who somehow has no experience with either makeup or fashion. This is basic stuff, Ingrid. The basics of the basics, really.
It may be basic for you, but I'm only just now learning. Annette has been taking the time to show me, actually.
Still, I can't believe you didn't know anything about it before her.
I was just never interested before. Even as a child, it never appealed to me. Fussy, pretty things always felt unnecessary. And gussing myself up to attract someone has never played an important part in my pursuits as a knight. But you've piqued my interest in all this.
How?
It's not like I'd be dressing myself up just to attract someone. I'd be dressing up for the occasion, specifically. even if I don't dress up any other time. A special occasion such as this is a good reason to try it out.
Well, yeah. That's why we dress up when we go out. You might meet someone, and you want to look your best, don't you? Get their attention, lure them in.
That's the exact opposite of what I just said. You said previously that dressing up for the occasion is reason enough.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't run off screaming.
I see.
My real point is that you're quite lovely even before getting all fixed up. Absolutely bewitching, in fact. So when I'm finished with you, well, someone looking at you could be forgiven for wanting to pounce.
Could they be? I don't know that I'd forgive them.
Oh, I know. That's why just before I lunge, I'm gonna ask permission.
Permission is not granted. Ever. Just back off.
Okay, Dorothea and Hanneman.
Ah, time to relax.
Professor Hanneman, do you have a moment to talk?
Of course, Miss Dorothea. Whatever is on your mind.
I heard you were once a member of the nobility, and you surrendered your title to come here.
Indeed, I was a noble once. Why are you so curious about that?
I knew there was something noble about your speech and your perfect manners. You're always impeccably dressed, too, and you have a certain pride about you. What interests me is that you threw it all away. Why?
I threw nothing away, child. In fact, by stepping away from its trappings, in my heart I feel closer than ever to the true meaning of nobility.
How so?
Consider this. At its inception, the concept of nobility assumed that the greatest among the populace would rise to power. In my mind, I believe that means those who value knowledge, those who strive for more and wish to protect and guide their fellow man. However, in practice, nobility often serves to keep those deemed commoners down, segregated from those who, by chance, were born to a noble family. That is one of the reasons I decided to leave that nonsense behind and dedicate myself to the study of crests. Though I have abandoned my position, in my mind it was to pursue what I consider to be a truly noble pursuit, that of knowledge.
I see. Well, you're definitely a noble in that sense of the word. To pursue such admirable ideas without regard for your social position. How wonderful.
Pardon?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just very moved by your words.
Ah, well, I'm quite pleased to hear you say so.
Nice. Alright, that looks like it's all... Okay, it seems as though... I'm ready? But I don't know what that means. It seems Dimitri is unable to deepen his bonds right now. So I am far enough with Dimitri. Hold up. Okay. So I can potentially marry one of these people after the war ends. Oh my goodness, so I can marry Gilbert, Aloise, or pretty much anyone. You've missed your opportunity to deepen bonds. So what, does that mean I can never deepen my bonds with her, ever? So some things have to be done before the war and other things have to be done after the war. Or during the war. Interesting. Okay. That kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright. Well, I thought I was going to be able to get through this, but I don't want to go through another... because I'd just be doing battle simulation stuff. Alright. Well, here's what I'll do. I will go ahead and end the stream right now. And then, when I come back, I'll have this out of the way. And then we'll be ready for the mission. And we'll probably be starting right in the middle of the mission, but we've gotten through all of the dialogue. We've gotten through everything. I don't know. But hopefully during the weekend we'll be able to make a decent amount of progress through this game. I'm enjoying it. It doesn't sound like everybody is, but that's okay. We all just chill with each other. I appreciate everyone who is joining the stream, has joined the stream, or gave me any amount of watch time whatsoever. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of the week and a good rest of the evening. Thanks for stopping by again, and I will see you guys next time, alright?